V8 power, lifted off-road attitude, and enough road presence to make traffic move out of the way. This Silverado means business from every angle. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to ROADLINE Auto, the channel where we break down every inch of the machines that move us. Today we're talking about one of the most anticipated pickups in years. This is the 2027 Chevrolet Silverado, finished in a deep glossy dark green finish, lifted and absolutely menacing. Whether you're a truck enthusiast or just quietly browsing dealership websites at midnight, stick around. Let's get into it. Starting with what you see first, the design. And honestly, Chevy went full aggressor mode on the 2027 Silverado. From the front, you've got a bold, high-mounted LED daytime running light bar that cuts straight across the face like a visor, flanked by sharp, multi-element headlights that give this truck a very serious, almost tactical look. The front grille is a hexagonal mesh design finished in gloss black, and paired with that custom off-road bumper in a two-tone black and silver finish, the front end of this truck looks like it was designed to intimidate traffic. Moving to the side, the body lines are clean and muscular, with pronounced fender flares accommodating those massive off-road tires. And speaking of tires, this build is rolling on large-diameter, all-terrain rubber mounted on matte black multi-spoke wheels that look absolutely dialed in. The suspension has clearly been lifted, giving this truck enormous ground clearance and a stance that commands every parking lot it enters. The profile shows a proper crew cab with a short bed, keeping proportions tight and purposeful. Around back, the taillights are modern and clean with a signature LED cluster. The Chevy bowtie sits front and center on the tailgate, and the Silverado badging confirms exactly what you're looking at. This is a truck that was designed to look good doing nothing, and that's a hard thing to pull off. It already looks tough on the outside, but open the door and you'll find a cabin that feels far more upscale than most people expect. Step inside, and the 2027 Silverado wraps you in a cabin that punches well above the truck segment average. The seats, both front and rear, are finished in premium dark leather with contrast stitching, supportive bolsters, and genuinely comfortable cushioning that makes long hauls feel manageable. The rear seat is wide enough for 3 adults, and the fold-down center armrest with integrated dual cup holders is a detail that passengers will appreciate on road trips. The driver cockpit is commanding in the best way. The flat-bottom steering wheel carries the blacked-out Chevy bowtie logo and is loaded with intuitive thumb controls for audio, cruise, and driver assistance features. The digital instrument cluster glows in vivid blue, showing a full virtual gauge set with a large central speedometer and trip data center display. The center console is organized and upscale, with a modern shifter, a generous cubby, a wireless charging pad, and chrome-trimmed cup holders. Door panels are trimmed with dark wood grain accents, soft-touch leather padding, and slim integrated speakers. The overhead console has OnStar quick access buttons and ambient lighting. The headliner is a dark cloth that keeps the interior feeling cohesive and premium. Every material you touch feels intentional. This is not cheap plastic territory. Under that hood, the 2027 Silverado is expected to carry forward and refine Chevy's proven powertrain lineup, with the range-topping option likely being a 6.2-liter Ecotec 3V8 producing in the region of 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. Numbers that make this truck genuinely capable of towing upward of 13,000 pounds when properly equipped. The 10-speed automatic transmission shifts smoothly in normal driving and drops gears decisively when you need to pass or pull a load. The 4-wheel drive system is selectable and built for real-world off-road use, not just optics, and the lifted suspension setup on this build further extends the truck's capability over uneven terrain. In everyday driving, the Silverado's engine is refined enough to cruise quietly on the highway, yet it has that characteristically American rumble when you put your foot down. For a truck this big and this capable, the performance-to-comfort balance is genuinely impressive, and Chevy's cylinder deactivation technology helps manage fuel consumption during light load cruising without you ever noticing the transition. A lifted V8 pickup isn't here to win fuel economy awards, and Chevy doesn't pretend otherwise. But the 2027 Silverado does incorporate genuine aerodynamic thinking. Active grille shutters close at highway speed to reduce drag. The tailgate is engineered to manage airflow over the bed, and the sculpted fascia channels air cleanly around the vehicle. In real-world mixed driving, expect mid to high teens in miles per gallon on the V8, with the cylinder deactivation system improving steady-speed highway figures. Efficiency is the second conversation here. Power is the first. Technology is where the 2027 Silverado genuinely impresses people who weren't expecting much from a traditional American truck. The centerpiece is a large touchscreen infotainment display, visible here running Chevy's updated interface with split-screen capability, showing audio controls alongside real-time navigation simultaneously. The system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Sirius XM satellite radio, and over-the-air software updates so the truck gets smarter without a dealership visit. The digital instrument cluster is fully configurable, letting you choose which information dominates your view. Available driver assistance technology includes adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go function, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, and a surround view camera system that makes parking something the size of a full-size crew cab surprisingly manageable. The rear passengers get their own USB ports for charging, and the wireless charging pad up front means your phone stays topped off without the cable clutter. OnStar connectivity provides emergency response, remote access via the My Chevrolet app, and in-vehicle Wi-Fi hotspot capability. For a truck, the technology suite is comprehensive and genuinely well integrated. Safety on the 2027 Silverado is taken seriously. The high-strength steel frame and mixed material body are engineered to manage crash energy, backed by a full airbag system across all rows. Standard features include forward collision alert with automatic emergency braking, rear vision camera, and lane departure warning. Higher trims add pedestrian detection, surround view camera, and an integrated trailer brake controller with trailer sway control. Teen Driver Mode lets parents set speed limits and review driving reports, a thoughtful family addition. The Silverado has a strong historical safety testing record, and the 2027 generation is expected to maintain it. The 2027 Silverado is designed to do everything without compromising anything. At its core, it's a full-size work truck. It tows, hauls, goes off-road, and handles the daily commute without complaint. But in this blacked-out lifted spec, it's equally a lifestyle statement. This is a truck for someone who needs real capability and wants to arrive looking like they mean business. 5 passengers, 2,000+ pounds of payload, serious towing numbers, and genuine highway comfort. Chevy built this truck to sit exactly at the intersection of tough and premium. Now here's where the Silverado reminds everyone why it remains one of the biggest names in the truck world. The Silverado's strongest selling points are well-established and genuinely hard to argue with. The powertrain options cover nearly every use case, from the efficient turbocharged 4-cylinder for light-duty buyers to the commanding V8 for those who need maximum pull. The interior quality has taken a genuine step forward in this generation, narrowing the gap with luxury truck competitors. The technology is comprehensive and well executed, not tacked on. The towing and payload numbers are class competitive and backed by Chevy's trailering technology ecosystem. The ride quality on a lifted build like this is firm but never punishing, and the steering is more communicative than you'd expect from a vehicle this large. Chevy also has one of the widest dealership networks in the country, which matters enormously for service and parts availability over the life of ownership. And the sheer breadth of configuration options, cab sizes, bed lengths, trim levels, engines, and aftermarket potential means there is almost certainly a version of this truck that fits your specific life. That flexibility is a strength that competitors genuinely struggle to match. The 2027 Silverado starts around $38,000 to $42,000 for base work truck configs. Mid-level LT and RST trims land in the $52,000 to $62,000 range, LTZ pushes to $60,000 to $68,000, and the flagship High Country goes well north of $70,000 before options. This specific blacked-out lifted build, with off-road wheels, exterior packages, and the premium interior, would realistically sit between $65,000 and $80,000 depending on dealer packaging. Not small numbers, but the Silverado holds its value well and justifies the ask against the competition. Financially, the Silverado is a significant commitment worth careful planning. Full-size V8 crew cabs hold their resale value better than most vehicles, which helps the long-term math. On a $70,000 truck at a competitive rate over 60 months, expect monthly payments in the $1,100 to $1,400 range. Budget $150 to $250 monthly for insurance on a lifted V8, and plan for mid to high teens fuel economy in mixed driving. If you're using the truck for business, Section 179 depreciation rules may offer meaningful tax advantages, worth a conversation with your accountant before you sign. Before you walk into a dealership, know your options. Factory orders let you build exactly what you want without paying for bundled extras you don't need. Lot vehicles like this showcase build are often loaded with add-ons that inflate the sticker. Know which upgrades you actually want. Dealer add-ons like paint protection, rust proofing, and extended warranties vary widely in value. Research them before agreeing at the finance desk. Chevy loyalty pricing and lease programs can lower your cost, and always get independent trade-in appraisals from at least 2 sources before accepting a dealer's offer. And that's the full breakdown of the 2027 Chevrolet Silverado. Capability, comfort, technology, and price, all in one package. This is a truck that earns its reputation and delivers on it. If this video helped you out, smash that like button, drop your questions in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one here on ROADLINE Auto. We'll see you in the next one. Drive safe, and we'll catch you on the road.